Okay, I hope this is working. It looks like it is. I'm in Switzerland. I am back home and I've set up my desk. So now I can actually start doing some work. The previous tenant that was staying here, that was renting this apartment, she just moved downstairs and she left me this tree, which right now is the only plant I have in the apartment, and I'm gonna probably convert it in a Christmas tree. I mean, it's December, right? But I'm doing well. I'm very happy to be here, and if it's echoey, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get a new mic, and this space is still very empty, so hence why the echo. I hope it's not too annoying. I might come a little closer to you guys to do what I'm about to do right now. But yeah, I just arrived, and while I was away, I had a few parcels delivered, and there was a bunch of like really cool things, and before I really went into all of it, I wanted to actually open it with you guys. And I've received a few messages from you guys who've said, wow, Chloe, I really loved when you made more longer videos and shared bits and pieces of this and that and lifestyle things. So I thought, let's do it again. If you've watched my channel in the last few months, there was one video of me moving in this place and kind of settling in, and at the time the previous tenant had still left her furniture, so there's really nothing of mine, and it was really nice to come here and bring my stuff, but I hadn't gotten furniture yet. And it was actually great to be in Cape Town for a couple months, because anyways there was so much delay on so much furniture, and it took time to kind of take measurements and decide what I wanted, and I really wanted to take my time and make this space really my home. I think it is the first time in my adult life that I've signed a lease and that I'm gonna be mostly living alone in this space, and also financially stable enough to afford lovely furniture. And I'm very excited about this because I've never really truly done that before, and the little bit that I've had that before, it was very short and it was really just for myself. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start about home things. The first thing that I received is a parcel from Cortana, which is a homeware brand that does ceramics. But yeah, I'm just discovering a new brand, and it's just so beautiful. They're based in Barcelona, Madrid, and Palma de Mallorca. I've definitely been needing some homeware, and my ceramics and cutlery is a mix and collection of so many different things. There's some vintage stuff from my parents. I've got some ethical ceramics that I had already in my previous place. There's some ceramics I've brought back from South Africa, so it's kind of a mix. I don't have this all uniform set. By the way, this thing is amazing to protect ceramics without using plastic bubble wrap. This is a little bowl. Wow, it's so pretty. I'm gonna eat in this. Look at this. I was actually gonna order plates and bowls, but this might be one of them that might do the trick. It's really nice. I gotta wash it because there's some dust from the paper, but it's got this matte, imperfect finish. It's pretty fine. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, the next thing I've got is some makeup and skincare, and this is from the brand Knickey, and I have used their nail polishes before. They do natural vegan nail polishes, which are really great and non-toxic. They recently came out with skincare and makeup as well now, and I've been really having my eyes on them, so very excited to try this. They've sent me some lip gloss. Ooh, a natural eyeshadow. I like these kinds of eyeshadows, they're just so easy to apply. And then in the skincare, they sent me the cleanser. I guess like this, all of this stuff is gonna be really interesting for me to try and then like review and send it over, like, and talk about in future videos, since, you know, I've just gotten it, so I can't like vouch for it. Rebalancing essence, which is like a toner. Oh, and this one is, I'm really excited to try. It's a skin refining exfoliator, but it's like an enzyme exfoliator with oat protein, and it's like a powder, and it kind of like foams slightly or like exfoliates the skin, and it's very gentle but also very efficient. I've never tried this one, but I tried one that Kayla had in Cape Town, and I absolutely loved that kind of exfoliation. So yeah, very excited to try this. And then I received some other natural skincare from a brand called Eco Botanicals, and this is more of an oil-based skincare line. And personally, while I was in Cape Town, I basically just used like oils to moisturize my skin. I didn't really use any cream type of things except like sunscreen, and it worked for me. So I'm really curious in like both, and I'm also really looking forward to trying their cleansing oil, because I've noticed, especially in the winter when my skin's a little bit more sensitive, cleansing oils are so gentle and hydrating, and they don't remove like the good oils that the skin already has. A good cleanser should never do that, but I've noticed that my skin responds pretty well to oil cleansing the times that I've tried it. One thing that I'm so happy with is this beautiful navy blue knit from Finister. It's a collab between Finister and RNLI, which I don't know. And it's a wool knit. I have this one in the size M. I like knit sometimes to be a little bit more oversized. Then I got something from Swedish Stockings. Swedish Stockings is like the best stocking socks brand that I've personally tried, that is also sustainable and yeah, very high quality. I've talked about this brand before. They do really great activewear as well, which I absolutely love. It's all designed in Sweden and produced in Italy. They sent me some black stockings for winter. My commitment this winter is to wear some dresses. And I didn't have any pairs of stockings. So this is gonna be my single one and only pair. And then the last parcel I got is a parcel from Owl and Lark, which is like a sleeping company. Wow, this is some epic packaging, hey? Look at this. Beautiful box. I want to keep all of these boxes. Okay, this is a silk sleep mask, and I don't sleep with a sleeping mask at home, but I've been traveling a lot this past year. I'm not gonna travel as much next year, but I might still travel a bit. Oh my god, this is divine. This feels so good. This feels like my head is wrapped in like a silk cushion that is light and soft. Thank you so much. I'm gonna sleep like a baby on every single flight. Hopefully not many that I go in the future. All right, I just got a delivery of my coffee table. So I thought, let's build it together. This is my living room right now, as you can see. There's lots of space. It's empty. There's just my yoga mat. But a couch is gonna come, furniture's gonna come, and it's gonna look like a proper living room. I often get asked about the recipes that I make and if you can find some of my recipes anywhere. So besides YouTube, one place where you can find a few of my recipes, I would say most of my go-tos, are on my website, which I created with Squarespace. If you want to create your own website or blog, Squarespace is the place to go. It has lots of different tools that you can use on your website, such as analytics, connecting your social media platforms to your Squarespace website, and even now member areas where you can create an online community and portal where people can come and spend time together or share workshops and courses. I've been using Squarespace for years and have never been disappointed with their service. If you're looking for a place to create your website, definitely check out Squarespace and get a free trial. And with the link squarespace.com/Kloikian, you'll get an extra 10% off your order of a website or a domain. This meal I'm making right now is kind of a winged recreation of a dish I had 6 years ago when I was in Thailand. It was like this very, slightly spicy, tomatoey red sauce with scrambled tofu in it and lots of coriander. And I added garlic to mine and a little bit of massaman curry paste. It's mostly like chili paste to just bring the spice. And every time I make it, it just reminds me of that dish so much, and I would have so much of it with rice and other curries, and it's just so delicious and such a different way to cook tofu. I just love it, so I thought I'd share it with you. Just having that for lunch and heating up some rice. And I'm just gonna shower and get ready to spend the afternoon with a friend. And I vacuumed most of the place. Then the vacuum was out of battery and it's from my neighbor, so I was not able to charge it. And I've been setting up my new vacuum, which has worked. I had a little catastrophe, I had a little fear at some point, because then as I try to configure it with the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi went down and I was like, great, now I don't have a vacuum and I don't have internet. But then I ended up being able to fix that and stay calm. That would be the type of things even just a year ago that would just upset me so much. Or that would be the type of thing that I'd be like, oh no, I'm just gonna wait until my partner comes and he'll figure it out. He's so smart, whatever. And instead of taking the time to read the manual. So I did read the manual like a grown-up that I am. And it was really not that bad. You know, these things that we sometimes dread and then in the end we do them and we're like, really? That was it? Why did I make such a big fuss about it in my head? So, yeah. Okay, I think this is ready. This doesn't need to be cooked you can stew it for super long, but I just need it to be warm, you know? Let's plate! It's Sunday morning. It's super quiet. I'm having a super quiet day, just tidying up this place. I'm still figuring out the whole kitchen configuration and like how I'm storing things. But yeah, for now, this is great. And as I go, I think I'll get a better idea of like what's most functional for my personal needs. Some more things should arrive next week, and we'll get more things next week. Yesterday I ordered a living room lamp, which I'm so happy with, and I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like with the space. But I spent like hours on the internet trying to find the perfect one, and there was one that I really loved, and it was out of stock, and it's been out of stock for a while, and whenever they restock it, it just sells in like 40 minutes. I didn't want to risk like being months without a nice like living room lamp, and then ended up finding one that I think will fit this space even better than the initial one. So it's gonna arrive maybe next week or the following one. So I'll keep showing you the process. But yeah, today the goal is just to tidy a bit, clean up. It needs vacuuming, and I bought this like robot vacuum, which I need to learn to install, or I'll borrow my neighbor's vacuum. I have very lovely neighbors. I'm very grateful about that. That's very special. Yeah, just gonna do laundry. Just gonna get things done today. You know, these types of days where you just catching up on lots of like cleaning and tidying and organizing and home errands and things that you don't take the time to do during the week. That's one of those days for me. I love how quiet it is. It's just music to my soul. There's been some delays in some of the furniture that needs to be delivered, so that will be coming in the next weeks. And yeah, very excited to show you what the final result of this place is going to be like. But more than that, really like the progress and how I furnish it and decorate it in the next weeks and months. And yeah, if you've got any suggestions, let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoy these vlogs, and I'm probably going to be doing like more vlogs now and maybe slightly longer vlogs every now and then. And then if there are any things specific that you'd like me to talk about in the vlog, such as skincare or showing more outfits, bullet journal, or the meals I cook, if there are any like specific bits of the vlog that you particularly enjoy, or if you just like me to sit and chat about certain topics, maybe I could like answer some questions also in the vlog. So yeah, let me know that in the comments what you're excited and interested in seeing in the upcoming vlog, so I have a little bit of direction of like what bits of my life and weeks you want to see. Thank you again so much for being here, and I'll see you next week. Bye!